that. Well, after the national championship game, obviously there was a really sour taste in everyone's mouth. I mean, that was a tough loss and a tough pill to swallow. And for me, I mean, I know what I'm up against this year, and with the Josh Myers obviously leaving for the NFL draft and Wyatt Davis leaving for the NFL draft, there's two open jobs on the O line, and I want to make sure that I put myself in the best position to be in the best shape and be working on my tools and everything that I could personally do to be the best player I can be.
All right, let's go next to Tim Hall from 97.1. Tim.
Hey, Luke, I'm wondering, we've heard it throughout the course of time, how guys from New Jersey, whether it's guards in basketball or college football players, there's a certain type of toughness, and Stud was saying you possess the same thing. I was wondering where that comes from, and would you be a Long Island guy or a Jersey Shore guy for the beach when you're back home?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the stereotype you hear a lot is that Jersey tough. And I feel a lot of that comes from like kind of how I was raised personally, my parents being hard workers and showing me what it was like to work hard and work for things you want. Things are never handed to you in life. Everything that you want, you have to work for and strive hard to achieve. And for me, I mean, I try to own that mentality as best as I can, and every day put hard work in and stack days up against each other. And after that, you'll get a nice payout. That's kind of how I like to look at things. And also, I'm a Jersey Shore guy all the way through Long Beach Island.
All right, next up, Bill Rabinowitz, Columbus Dispatch.
Hi, Luke. Can you just kind of describe the competition at the middle spots, the guard and the center spots, and how intense it is, and how determined you guys are to make sure that you're at the level of the tackles?
I think for us, I mean, our tackles set a great example of what it's like to be an impact player and be great at your craft. With Nick on one side and Thayer on the other, they're a prime example of what everyone in the room is striving to be. So for having them as the pillars, I think inside the competition is going great. I mean, I think all of us came here to compete. I mean, I think that's one of the main things of recruiting here is you hear a lot is iron sharpens iron. And for all of us, I think every day we come in with the mindset that even though we're competing, we're all still trying to get better with each other. We're all trying to help each other out. If I have a question, I can ask Matt Jones. If Matt has a question, he can ask me, and we can all kind of bounce it off each other to get better every single day. And I think a lot of that too has to do with the D-line, the best D-line in the country, in my opinion. Week in and week out, seeing them every day really helps.
Thank you.
All right, let's go next to Spencer Holbrook, Letterman Row. Spencer.
Luke, where have you seen the biggest jump for yourself from last season to this season? Because there's only 4 months ago, I guess, that you guys played in the national championship game. What is it like to make the jump in 4 months, and where have you made that big jump?
For me, I think it's just really getting comfortable in the offense and gaining my strength and my athleticism in the weight room. I think Coach Mick and his staff this offseason, I really bought into the strength program. I mean, last year I was here the full winter, and then we got cut short and had to get sent home for coronavirus. But I mean, this year having a full spring and I'm really being able to develop properly and getting stronger, faster, quicker, all those important things have really helped me so far this spring on the field. And also too, having this offseason kind of know the offense and be a little more advanced and learning maybe more of the calls and learning my part in doing so as the center has really helped.
All right, next up, Nathan Baird, Cleveland.com.
Hey, Luke, your coaches sometimes talk about tackles and guards being able to move around as if they're really interchangeable. I'm skeptical of that somewhat. Considering that, can you kind of give me your assessment of what you've seen from Paris Johnson as he's tried to make that transition this spring, not just to being someone who could play guard, but someone who could be a starting guard in the Big Ten?
For me, I mean, I think that transition is a hard transition. I mean, it's easy to say, oh yeah, guard can play tackle can play guard. But for Paris, I think he's making a seamless transition from the tackle spot to the guard spot. He's been having a great spring so far, kind of learning the new position and the nuances of it. And he's, I think, going to have a great rest of the spring and then into the fall camp into the season.
Why do you think he's been able to do it so seamlessly?
I think he's just a great athlete. He understands football and he's just a violent player, honestly. He comes with every play trying to bring violence to the field. And I feel like when you have that mindset, you can play any position. It doesn't really matter if it's linebacker, guard, or safety. So.
All righty, this will be the last question for Luke because we have Harris Johnson ready for you. So we'll go to Austin Ward. Austin.
Luke, what's the balance when we know the brotherhood of the unit, and obviously Harry being hurt doesn't feel good for for all of you, but that gives you an opportunity to get some key reps and build the spring. What's the mentality when something like that happens and opens up that door for you?
I think the mentality in the facility as a whole is like next man up. I mean, you saw it this year with coronavirus, guys going down every week. You never know who's really going to be able to play Saturday. I mean, guys can pop up a test on Friday and not be able to play the next day. So all year this year, it was really the next man up mentality. So carrying out to the spring, I mean, one guy goes down, another guy step up and perform. And it's kind of the same deal. When your number gets called on, your name gets called on, you have to be able to go in and get the job done and perform at a high level.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to click on that subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing, and come visit us over at BuckeyeGrove.com for all the best Ohio State information on the web.